We've come across these really new cool cable drums which have solved a lot of the problems we've had in the past with cable drums either being too heavy or too flimsy and breaking, and also having something that you can stack and keep tidy in the van or at location or wherever. So they're from a company called Beetek, and they're made of plastic moulded, but they're really strong. They have a really strong protective shell around the drum bit. They come in two sizes. They're called the DF100 and the DF200, and they're nominally for sort of 100 metres or 200 metres of RF size cable or thinner Cat5. They've got some neat little features. They've got a little locking mechanism there, which is not, not super over-engineered, but just enough to stop the drum moving around when it's in storage. They've got a nice little protective part for the tail of cable that's the loose tail that wraps around the end. They have got little cleats there, so you can put the ends of the cables in to various different size cleats, and they're labelled. You've got a BNC size one there, you've got an XLR size one there, and an HDMI. They've got a little windy handle on the other side which stows away so it doesn't get broken off when you're in the van or at location, and even if it's hard to wind, they've got a little extension piece as well which you can put on the end of there to give yourself a little bit more purchase when you're winding. We really think they're great. They are just so rugged and so usable. The larger ones have got two additional little cubby holes in for spare connectors or fibre end caps if you're using them for fibre, which is really useful because those constantly get lost, so it's nice to keep them with the drum. The bigger one has got its windy handle is all stored in, so that's nicely safe and out of the way. That larger one has got, so that's got two 95 metre lengths of Web 240 RF cable on it, and that's just about full. That's the larger DF200 one. But the really cool feature is they all stack together, so you can stack them in any order. So rather than ending up with lots of drums taking up floor real estate, whether it's outside a van or if you're building a D-rig gallery, you can stack these up in any order. Doesn't matter if you put the big ones, I mean, be sensible probably to put the bigger ones at the bottom because of the weight, but you don't need to. So there's a big one and two smaller ones, and you can still, even once they're stacked, you can still pull out the cable if you need a bit more length on one cable run. And the other nice feature is they've got these little grippy feet on, so even on our slidey floor here in the warehouse, that there's enough resistance and weight in it that you can pull that out even on our shiny floors. We've been so impressed that we've ordered some in bulk, leaving some available in our sales. So if you want to see pricing, please see the website, which is audiodept.co.uk/sales.